Hey everybody, this is Bruce with My Philippines Life. Thank you for watching this on my TikTok channel. And also I will be asking you to subscribe to my Patreon channel as well to see the full-length feature of this video. Where do I start? Wow, it's been quite a year. And I made a video last year and it was entitled, Are You Ready? And it was a kind of a helpful tips type video about giving some pointers to people about what it takes to actually make that transition and just make the move and live in the Philippines. By the way, we have a beautiful sunset behind the camera and we've got beautiful Mount McKilling right in back of me. So here we are a year later, and I wanted to reach out to you guys and do a follow-up to that video. This video is an update after 1 year of living here in the Philippines, things that I have learned, revelation, epiphanies, knowledge points, educational points, wow factors, all these types of things I've learned in the past year that I want to share with you. And I'm going to bring them to you in this video. Okay, so first and foremost, let me start at the beginning. So when I made up my mind, like I said, it took me like 3 years to really make my mind up that I was moving and I was going to retire in the Philippines. When I decided to go, I started getting rid of everything that I thought I didn't need and didn't want in the Philippines. I was working with a friend of mine and he was helping me out a lot. And our mindset together, both of us developed the same mindset. Why ship it? Why pack it when I can just buy it there? You know, it's like sport coat. Am I ever going to wear a sport coat? Well, if you need one, just buy one there. Okay. Button-down shirts. Do I need all my realtor clothes? Am I ever going to wear them? You know, if I need a button-down shirt, need something nice, I can buy it here. You know, all types of things, including some of my camera gear. You know, including some of my audio gear. It was all the mindset of why pay all the money to ship it. And back up a little bit, I was really being picky and choosy about what I was shipping. Number one, because of the cost. Number two, honestly, you guys, I've never done this before. I wasn't even sure if my things were going to get here. You know, it was a 90-day ETA, right? And with that type of estimated time of arrival, I wasn't sure if my things were even going to get here. So I didn't want to pack an abundance of everything that was important to me and then it doesn't show up, right? So then that's when I decided, with my good friend George, we started really trimming the fat. And I got to tell you, I sold, I gave away, I donated so much of my personal belongings, and a lot of it were things that were like they're really kind of, I don't want to say important to me, but you know, they were kind of important to me, you know. And so I mean, yard sales I was having, moving sales, Goodwill, donation bins in the parking lot of the grocery store. So like I was just getting rid of all this stuff, you know. Giving stuff away to friends. I mean, I just developed this mindset, which, by the way, was a mindset based out of just pure ignorance, you know, pure ignorance. And when I got here, I had all my belongings that I wanted to keep, except for my photography gear. I had it here in a separate move before I made my final move. So I left it at a friend's house. So I knew all that was going to be here waiting for me. But everything else in my life, I had in one box, one LBC shipping box, which was not very big. So I get here and the countdown, you know, I'm waiting for my things to get here, waiting. And it was like 90 days, like boom, right on the money. I don't know how they do it. 90 days, right on the money. It showed up. It was a rainy day, showed up on my doorstep. I was all excited, and I opened it up, and it was like, just like, you know, it was a full box. You know, there was quite a bit of things in there, and I had it just scattered all over the floor, and I'm looking at it thinking, Where's all my stuff? You know, where's this? I didn't pack this. Really, I didn't pack this. And I was beginning to wonder, wow, did somebody steal some of my things? You know, and it was really disappointing. It was really disappointing to say the least. I left off saying how disappointed I was with everything that arrived here. So that's going to be the very first thing that I talk about with you guys here today. Okay, number one. Okay, everything that you own in America. Okay, and I'm speaking specifically to Americans here, so you guys can apply to whomever you want to, wherever you're from. Your personal belongings. Okay, find a way to take them to the Philippines. I don't care what it is. I don't care how much it costs. I don't care what it is. Take it, pack it, ship it. Okay. The only exception would be appliances. Okay, things that you got to plug in. You're running on 220 here in the Philippines, so a lot of your appliances from America won't work here without a transformer. And you know what? It's a hassle having a big ugly transformer on your kitchen counter or in your bathroom. You don't want that, right? So get rid of that stuff unless it's something really unique. If it's just a Keurig or a toaster or some crap like that, get rid of it. Buy it here. Those things you can buy here. But everything that is unique to you, your clothes, your shoes, hats, glasses, I don't just all types of things. Maybe you got a baseball bat, tennis racket, basketball, things like that. Take them, take them, take them, take them, because you know what? You cannot easily find them here. And my personal experience is ordering from Amazon from the States to here in the Philippines is, when I was in America, I was ordering from Amazon averaging once a week. I was getting camera gear, audio gear, all this stuff. Every week I was buying from Amazon, Amazon, Amazon. Now it's like I bought one thing from Amazon since I was here, and it turned out to be a scam. And all the hoops that I had to go jump through to try to return it just made it not even worth it. And I ended up just keeping the piece of junk, and now I do not order from Amazon anymore. And so I live in such a great neighborhood. I do not order from Amazon anymore because of the fact, hey, because of the fact that if I have to return it, I just can't go down the street to UPS and give them the box and get a tracking number and return it. Way too many hoops to jump through here. So we have other options here, okay? We got other options, alternatives to Amazon here, so don't sweat that. But I'm talking about your everyday, your clothes, even your sheets and your pillows, your sheets and pillow. Oh my gosh, your pillows. If you love your pillows, take your pillows because you will not find good pillows here. You're not going to find them. Sheets, it's hard to find good. Where I was buying off Lazada and places like this, and all the sheets were just like paper thin, you know? Where I found good sheets, believe it or not, I went to the marketplace, and there's like a secondhand shop, and they sell clothes, but they got a whole bedding section, and I found amazing, believe it or not, I'm not ashamed to admit it, I found amazing full-on cotton, thick cotton sheets, full set, boom, bought them, and they were so cheap, so cheap. But that's rare. So I'm telling you, if you love your sheets, you love your pillow, pack them. You love your clothes, pack them. Shoes, pack them. Baseball hats, pack them. Whatever you got. Are you getting, am I driving the point home for you? Right? Appliances, leave them. Okay? Televisions, leave them. Computer, pack it. I'm trying to think what else. What else is there that I really miss? You know. I didn't bring my Keurig coffee maker, but it's not because I didn't realize about the 220. I just didn't want to pack it. It was so big and bulky. And I ended up selling it to a friend of mine. Now, buy one here. It's like they're hard to find here. And now, so I just bought, I bought a regular coffee pot, regular coffee maker. And I got to tell you, I'm tickled pink with it. I love it. I absolutely love it. So that's that. So that covers that packing. Okay. I'm going to take a break here, and we're going to come back and talk about other important things you need to consider before moving here regarding things you're taking with you. All right? We'll see you in a little bit. Bye. Hi, guys, and welcome back. Okay, so we talked about the little personal items to pack. One of the things that I know it's silly, I miss my Amazon Alexa. I really miss Alexa. Me and Alexa, we're like this. But anyways, moving on. We talked about all the personal items, clothing, electronics, things like that you really need to take when you're coming here, because it's a hassle trying to find them here. And even if you find something like it, it's believe me, it's not going to be the same quality as you get in America. And I'm not saying that's good or bad. I'm just saying you need to accept that, because there's a lot of items I bought since I'm here, and I'm fine with them, All right, let's talk about vehicles. Okay, this is really, really important. Okay, so first of all, I want to say that if you have a vehicle and it's paid off, okay, let's say you have my personal experience. I sold my car, right? Actually, I still owed money on my car, and I sold it to Carvana. So they paid it off for me, and I ended up with like a few $1,000s on top of it all. It was barely enough to do anything with, you know what I mean? But I got rid of the debt, and that was what was important to me. But I sold a motorcycle, okay? A while before I had a nice BMW motorcycle. And I'm thinking to myself, it's like, I got good credit, I've got money. I will just go to the Philippines. I've been to the Philippines. Everybody's on a motorcycle here. I'll go to the Philippines. I'll walk into a dealership, and I'll just buy it. I'll buy a new motorcycle. You guys, a foreigner, because what I want to do, because I don't have all that kind of money fluid right now. So I figured I will put a good down payment, like 50% down payment, and I'll finance the rest. These dealerships here, financing will not give you the time of day. They will not give you the time of day. They will not give you the time of day. You will not be able to finance a stick of bubble gum here. I promise you. So, here's going to be the guidelines. Here's the criteria. If you have a vehicle that's paid off, car or motorcycle, right? And you can sell it and make a good amount of money on it to buy a motorcycle here, then do it. Okay, if it's like I had a really nice motorcycle. It was an older BMW K1200 LT, right? Really sweet motorcycle. But you know what? It wasn't really worth a lot of money. It was worth like 7,000. Because it was an older bike. But I'll tell you, it was sweet. It was freaking sweet. And so I sold it. I sold it for like $5,000, and so that all helped me move and get settled in. But $5,000 here, you're not going to get a motorcycle here. You're going to get a little 125cc scooter. You know what I mean? I could not replace the BMW motorcycle I had. I couldn't replace it here. It cost too much. And so I figured, okay, I'll go to a dealership and I'll just finance it. And it's funny, we're talking about this and all the motorcycles are going by. Walked into the dealership, filled all the forms. Not a snowball's chance in hell does a foreigner have financing here. Here's what they look for. You got to be a foreigner. You got to be married to a Philippine national, and you got to be here at least a year. Though that's the criteria they're looking for. They don't care about credit. They want to know your stability. I'm telling you, and I'm not saying this in a hateful, derogatory sense. There's people here that don't even have roofs on their homes. They don't even have windows in their homes. They got one piece of clothing to wear their whole life, and they're driving a brand new Yamaha NMAX, and it's a sweet bike. So the point I'm trying to make is that if you are married to a Philippine national, or if you were a Filipino, you can get financing for a sweet bike here. If not, you got two options. Either sell your motorcycle in America and make enough money on it to buy a motorcycle here equivalent to what you have, or ship it. And I know the shipping is expensive, but believe me, it'll be well worth it. Well worth it, because the motorcycles in America, they're all big motors. Here, anything that's like a 125 or a 150, maybe a 250cc, they call them motorcycles. In America, we call them scooters. Now, everything it's like 400cc and up, they call them big bikes here. That's what we call motorcycles. So, and another criteria here is that you cannot go on the expressway unless you are 400cc or higher. So even if you say you dump your Harley or you dump your Honda or your Yamaha or BMW in America and say, oh, I'll just get a scooter in the Philippines. You get a scooter, you're stuck. You're stuck on these busy suicide roads on that little 125. You're stuck there, and you can't, if you want to make some time to go to Batangas City to get on a ship or something, you got to take these crowded roads the whole way because you can't take the expressway because you're not on a 400cc or higher. That was a long way around the barn, I know. The point I'm trying to make, here's what I'm telling you. You got a car, if it's paid for and it's worth a lot of money, sell it. Take the money, come here and buy a vehicle cash. You got a motorcycle, you got it paid for, and it's worth a good amount of money, sell it, bring the cash here, buy an equivalent here. If you can't do that, you've got them paid off, but you really like them, but yet they're not really worth a lot of money, I would look into shipping. I would look into shipping it. So that's what I'm going to leave you with right there, okay? That's that kind of covers getting all of your things from America to the Philippines, okay? Next, we're going to talk about money, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for tuning in. Bye. Welcome back, everybody, and it's the next morning. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning here in the Philippines, and the town is busy, the neighborhood's busy. We got some karaoke going on downstairs, so it is what it is. That's why my channel and my videos are entitled My Philippines Life. So, where did we leave off last night? We talked about shipping, and today I want to talk about money, okay? So, I'm going to try to keep this really simple so I don't confuse you and I don't confuse myself as well. And keep in mind that the issues that I'm talking about are solely based upon my personal experience. They may differ a little bit from your experience, but I think as a whole, they're going to be similar, okay? So let's talk about your retirement, okay? You have your retirement going to a United States bank account. Bank of America, Truist, wherever, you name it. That's where your money is at. And it's getting direct deposited every single month. Okay. My advice is leave that money there. Completely leave it. Don't move it. You know what they say? Don't disrupt the apple cart, right? Especially with government agencies, Social Security, the VA. Just just leave it, okay? And here's what you do. You have it safe and secure in the US bank account. Now, what you do is you download two apps. One of the apps you can download while you're in the US. It's called Remitly. And Remitly is an international remittance app. And what you can do is you can withdraw any amount of money from your bank account and send it to whom or wherever you want it to go. I believe, my opinion, the fees are really low. So that's why I use them. And I've been using them for almost 4 years now, and I've never had any type of issue with them. The other app you want to download, but you have to do it once you get a Philippines phone number, is called Gcash. Okay. I really like Gcash here in the Philippines. I like it better than PayPal because everybody recognizes it here. So it's similar to PayPal. It's like an InstaPay type thing. So what I do is systematically is if I need money, I will load up my Gcash card. So I will use Remitly. I will withdraw money from my bank account in the US and send it to my Gcash account. It takes like less than 1 minute for that transfer to happen. Really faithful, really secure, dependable, on the fly, no matter where you are. As long as you got Wi-Fi or cell service with your phone, it's all right there. Boom, 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 boom. I'm telling you, like you can do it in like less than a minute. Okay. Now I have my Gcash loaded up on my phone. Everywhere you go, it's like you take Gcash. Yeah, I take Gcash. This, up, done. Bada bing, bada boom. You're paid for. Also, you can ask Gcash to send you a debit card. So now you have a Gcash debit card, and if you go someplace they take Gcash, instead of working all the buttons on your phone, you take out your card, swipe it, bada bing, bada boom, done. What I like about that is that my Gcash, first of all, Remitly is like quadruple firewalled and protects your bank account. Really, really, really safe, right? Now, Gcash, your Gcash app, you only put a certain amount in there. That way, if something happens and somebody hacks your Gcash, which I've never heard about it, somebody hacks your Gcash, they're only going to get the amount that's in your Gcash. They cannot make it from Gcash through Remitly through your bank account. It's not going to happen. I'm telling you. And so, that being said, leave your money in your U.S. account, withdraw using Remitly, transfer from your bank account using Remitly to your Gcash. Now you can spend money to your heart's content, right? And like you said, you can get a Gcash debit card, which is really cool. Now, if you want to open a Philippines bank account, you can do that as well. There are some little bit of hoops you need to jump through, okay? But it's really simple. I haven't opened one yet. I've been here a year. I'm getting ready to open one in April. And I'm going to open a BPI bank account. And they have either a 10,000 peso or 20,000 peso deposit. And with the 20,000 peso deposit, you get no charges, no bank fees, and you get a debit card. That's pretty cool, because now what I can do is I can use my Remitly to transfer money from my Truist bank account to my BPI bank account, and I can just keep filtering money in there little at a time, opening CDs. That's my goal. My spending money will come directly from my bank account, Remitly, to Gcash. That's going to be my spending money. My BPI, I hope this isn't confusing. My BPI bank account will be supplied from my US bank account just to open CDs in savings accounts. I trust Remitly. I trust Gcash. I trust the Philippines Bank. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Anything that I want to go shopping with on a day to day basis, I will take money from. I know I'm being repetitive here, but trying to give you a bigger picture, broad stroke picture. I will use my Remitly app. Okay, it's an app. I will take money from my US bank account, put it into Gcash, go to the mall, go to the marketplace. I can, and you can do it what's called a cash out. You can go to little storefronts and you can, do the transfer over your phone from Gcash to the storefront, and then they'll give you cash back. So you can even have a pocket full of cash, a Gcash debit card, or use the Gcash app to buy. It's really cool. Next chapter about money, we're going to talk about your personal finances living day to day here in the Philippines. All right. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.